Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live trading session as you're used to. Good morning, Shokun, Bova, Adela, Master. Hey, connection. Hello, guys. And today we'll be looking a little bit at the markets. We'll be trying to find some potential plays in the market. And why not analyze if, what we explained in the past, it's coming into lines. As you can see, we reached the first area of support on Bitcoin. I posted this plan a long time ago, I think. 14th of August, I think, something like that. You can go on my Twitter and search it. It was posted about 14th of August. I explained that the most likely market will go for the first area of support, and that if that ain't holding, we'll be looking at 103,000 here. Um, Still, I think we'll be going a little bit lower. I'm interested in these two equal lows here in the golden pocket. They have very good confluence here. Um, and as you see, looking at this daily candle, usually when you have a dump like this, you don't get a straight pump. Yeah, indeed, low time frame. I'm in a scalp long there from Monday low, which I explained last night for going to sleep. Um, I explained potential play, had some alarms, but it was down late. It was about 4 a.m. for me. Um, and this was the play, basically, which I did mention. Let me get it up. So I had few lines that I was explaining here. The image is too high to post. Damn it. So I said don't push it today. After that Powell speech, we'll have a range, and market will try to hunt all the volatility, all the highs and lows of that specific range. And as I said, there was a lot of people, or a lot of people getting overly bullish on this move. Guys, you don't buy the news. Yeah, you don't do things like that. That was a rumor of a potential. You don't buy the rumor, sorry, of potential rate cuts. Yeah, it might come, whatever. Market doesn't care about that one. You need to think in context. The context tells us that the big boys are coming home. And as I said yesterday, uh, I recommended not to get exposed in this kind of fuckery. And here, uh, I had lots of people saying, "Well, man, thank you, because if it wouldn't be you, I would have fucked up my portfolio." And I saw lots of traders taking this trade here with a stop loss a little bit below this breaker low. Yeah, it was a logic setup, I have to confess, but don't ignore the context. Context is damn important. All right. And even Paul posted on, my job is to uh, take care of the VIP, take care of people who are listening to me. And Paul even posted on general and everywhere that usually Powell pumps, they don't last, and they are sort of a manipulation. All right. And I said, don't take any other scalp beside Monday range low. Yeah. Flip the lows, reclaim, and OCO long trigger. And that's what exactly what happens. Yeah. Uh, Wait for the candle to close, sweep the low, and OCO. And I'm risk free on this one. Already hit. I'm out about 75%. I'll explain again what I'm interested in on Ethereum low time frame and Bitcoin low time frame. As for shorts, same stuff. I explained the short here. when this was the Monday high of that specific week. Um, and I was waiting for a sweep of the previous week high. Some people asked me, well, why you didn't short the Powell speech if you were so ballsy? But the idea is that um, it didn't came into uh, my draw of liquidity. So mainly, yeah, I was looking for this area here. Yeah, this key horizontal at 117, 118. And I was either waiting for a sweep here or here. Yeah, because we had the previous week high. And you can see previous week high. It's not a Powell high, it's this one. And it didn't tapped it. So that's why I don't have a short, because my level was front run, easy. And I don't push the pedal if my levels are front run. I just wait. I made enough money last month, was absolutely insane, and this month until this kind of fuckery event came up, it was very profitable. So why should I push the pedal? No, you don't push the pedal when the market is bad. Um, you push the pedal when environment it's giving you, guys. All right, it's giving you. You see, you get win after win. You see that profits are stacking up. But that doesn't mean that you are raising the risk. No, no, no. You're raising the same risk, but you're looking for more setups. Let's do a little administrative stuff, please. If you didn't manage to retweet or uh, share or like or whatever, please do so. It helps everyone. There's a lot of people that uh, came in the last week, in the last month, and said, "Well, man, you helped me a lot, understanding the market, understanding when to expose my capital, how to approach the markets, and how to have a very well planned and professional approach when it comes to trading and exposing my capital." So I'm glad if we manage to get that positive impact in the space. So go like, retweet, comment. It helps a lot. Let's bring more people in. Let's start trading. All right, let's start trading, guys. Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. All right, so let's start with Ethereum, and I'll be going over on a weekly time frame and daily time frame and see what we have there. All right. So basically, let me get the indicators out. Let's delete this. Let me check on low time frame what I had here. So what was my plan here? Main idea was of a 3 drives short. I posted this idea even on Twitter publicly when I had this one done. I was looking at this, and then I was looking for market to find support here, and then have another attempt at the highs. But uh, we are in August, end of August, beginning of September. What happens is that the big boys they are coming home. We'll be going about the swing longs too. The big boys they are coming home, and they will seek for discounts. They will seek for deep discounts. They will be very, very aggressive when it comes to high volatility weeks and market manipulation. But that doesn't mean that is the end, guys. Just might use stupid sense because they will want uh, big boys. They will want their 5 minutes of exit liquidity rally, and most likely we'll have it. But we have to be very careful in order not to burn our capital until they start, yeah, the 5 minutes rally, the exit liquidity rally that I'm looking forward to. So I didn't have my 3 drives short here. It is what it is. Let's delete everything, not everything. Let's delete the upper side here. And let's look at some potential levels. Um, anchored VWAP of this month and the previous months. On a daily basis, you can see we reached the first area of support almost. And let's look a little bit more. I was looking at the daily time frame and the 61.8, and what I mentioned about, and I posted this one last week. Um, what I mentioned about is this Maribozu here, this flat bottom candle, and this key horizontal, which wasn't retested on Ethereum. So you can see that we have a rally-based rally. But actually, this level was front ran from retesting. Something between these lines, you can see like this one. So I'm looking for the liquidity tap, like we had here, for example. We don't have one here. You can see we have swing high, swing low, higher high, and this manipulation here, which some might consider, well, it broke the structure, it goes to zero. No, I don't think it goes to zero. I think it goes way, way higher, and the market is just manipulating the shit um, out of everyone, and it's absolutely normal. It's absolutely normal what's going on and the way that they are manipulating the markets, because they don't want everyone to be part of uh, the rally, which I see. I see a easy exit liquidity rally on Ethereum to $8,000 easily. So it's just the beginning. If we go on Ethereum Bitcoin, you can see it didn't even tap the mid range. Yeah, we are not even in the mid range, and this is a range for me. I spoke about it lots of times. This is just a range, nothing else. I think we are at one by third, yeah, of Ethereum move. Yeah, we might have a retracement, then get to the mid range, some potential rejection there, and then we go to range highs. And here is the area where you want to be damn careful when it comes to Ethereum. And also, if you go on my Twitter, you'll see that I said, well, I'm buying the shit out of the range lows on Ethereum Bitcoin. There's a lot of you that ask me in DMs, well, are you buying Ethereum here? Yeah, I'm buying Ethereum here. I'm buying range lows. I'll be selling the range highs, and I don't care about anything else in that regard. I'm following my plans. Um, that being said, um, well, we have few scenarios that we might see around here. So first scenario is that we'll be going for the 78.6 to 88.6 area here, where we have some equal lows. You can see this one. So I think we'll get a dump into the 4,200 area. This is not done. So we'll take this liquidity because this is the Powell rally. This is the Powell rally bottom, Powell range, as I named it. And I think because even in my DMs, I had people look at this pump, man. Look at, you saw that pump, and they were showing me PNL. I don't know, 20,000, 30,000, and they told me, where do you think they'll go? Well, essentially, I think it will go to 7,000, 8,000 blow off top. Well, if it goes there, man, I'll make a million. Well, but yeah, but where you have the entry? You have the entry at $2,000, which I think that's a safer entry, or you have the entry at the a greedy goblin and you enter with, I don't know, huge leverage, tight stop loss, that kind of stuff, and you're targeting 48,000. And most people they entered here, they had a good, yeah. They entered here, and there's a lot of them that are targeting greedy goblin targets. So essentially, I'm thinking that the lows of the range here will be taken out. And especially if we are looking at this 4-hour fair value gap, even if you look at left side, it's an inversion. I do think that the market will be going a little bit lower from this area. Yeah, Monday low has been swept. Internally speaking, I mean, I'm on 4-hour, but we can go 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes, we can still scalp, we can still make some money. And I will explain the setup that I'm looking forward on. If you miss this one, I have another setup waiting for us there. But yeah, let's go back here. So I have two areas where I'm looking for Ethereum to bounce, which is lows of the Powell speech and this area here at 4,000, 3,900, and then of this pivot low. These two areas I'm looking to re-add my long positions. Yeah, pretty simple stuff. Let's look at the value area high of this previous range too. Come on. All right. Value area high. There we go. That's a good point too. 110 people. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. We'll be going over some setups here on low time frame too. Now we made the plans on high time frame Ethereum, high time frame. And now let's hop into some low time frame analysis. Let's go daily, get them on the range up, put some supply areas like here. There we go. Looking for this demand already tapped. There we go. Go on a 4-hour. I want to see just the middle of this FEG. Middle line. There we go. What I'm missing? Am I missing anything else? I don't think so. Let's go. Yeah, let's look at this trend line because potentially it will reject it. And this one. And then put a fib. Give me a 38.2 also. 38.2. All right, and boom. Let's go 5 minutes now. So, as I said last night, we're going to nap. I even mentioned about this. Where the heck it is? Okay, there you go. Taking this lows here. I mentioned about this channel, and I saw some people taking the short, which was absolutely normal here. Yeah, we were. What I wanted here in order to post a short, to have a trend line deviation. I would have liked to have a trend line deviation because this was trend line channel. Yeah, I would have liked a little slight exit liquidity pump, and then I would have shorted the deviation back inside the range, but I didn't have it, so the price didn't went to 61.8. So it is what it is. Will we reject here? Most likely, yeah. The long, which I highlighted on VIP this morning, last night, sorry. Okay, let me get a range here. All right, so what do you see, Stefan? Oh, I'm blind, I don't see anything. I see a huge gap here, and what that means, it means that there's a high probability of two things. Price will reject very aggressively and will not be able to push through that area. That's one thing. And the second thing would be that it will teleport through it, because these gaps usually have a fast price action. Something like this, take the area as resistance and then consolidate slowly back inside to create value in this area, to create, because that's why it's named the value area. Yeah. Um, area with biggest volumes, they are already consolidated. Areas with gaps, they require a consolidation. And usually the price is rejecting aggressively or it's attracting the price. All right. Let's look at some potential. Okay, this was the previous 4-hour high. Let me check 4-hour. It looks like crap, but this consolidation on high on low time frame is looking all right. Now, if you would like to take another shot here, and you'll say, well, Stefan, I didn't manage to take your long there. What should I be looking forward to? Well, I would be looking forward this area here, including these two equal lows at a daily open. Let me read some messages because I don't want to ignore you guys. Um, September bear market theory. So no longer mind the low retest. I didn't say that. I'm taking the long if we retest. Uh, Thank you, Menace. You would have been cooked big time without us. um, Now I'm watching that area closely. Menace, you're crazy. All right, so low time frame, I would be looking for something between these lines. Let me check also the isolated profile. Yeah, we have a POC and we have a value area low, so I would be interesting, damn it, for something between these lines and then target around here 3.77. I have this previous area. Okay, so I would be looking for this trade. Even if you want to go safer, okay, don't be a greedy goblin, go with it clean, uh, clean tree risk reward here, nothing else, and then there's a good probability that we'll be making money with this one. All right, so let's put something like this. This is what I'm expecting now. So we have two setups, one already taken and explained last night. Now I wouldn't target that high. I would target the retest of that area. And now we have two setups. Let me post it on VIP because then they will say, well, what the heck? You're framing, but you should be in the live. That's the point. I know there's a lot of you that cannot be in the live, and I totally get the idea. Now Bitcoin. Let's look at this shitcoin. Uh, Previous quarter high, that's quite important, and then monthly open. Well, I didn't do I did a high time frame analysis here, and I explained it. I explained that high time frame analysis. Let's go on low time frame now. Um, let's go. Let me get a Monday candle. Monday range. Bearish fair value gap here inside the value area. That's quite a big stuff. So I wouldn't get too bullish here. Actually, that's a short setup. And if I'm looking at the fee perspective, yeah, I would short the shit out of the Monday high sweep here. Okay, until then, what we can do? We need to make some money. Okay. This is the Powell range. Potential inverse head and shoulder here. Previous week low is still there, unclaimed, unreclaimed. Now I hate chasing. I absolutely hate chasing. You know that. Let me go on different time frames. Yeah, I would go with the previous day low retest, but definitely that would be a good area to long. We have some equal lows here. But as I said in the high time frame analysis, I still expect 117,000 to be retested this area, the quarter open area, and 61.8. But that's on a different time frame, so I should play some setups until we get there. Actually, it's good. For example, if we are just grinding like this and create some liquidity, I think we'll have something like this at the New York Open, and then maybe even Monday high, or yeah, let's not be too euphoric about it. Go to the previous quarter high, and then this is the next area. But now the question comes, if I still think that the bottom is not yet in and I'm still expecting lower, but yeah, I would still play my scalps. I would still play my scalps with 1% or 0.5% risk or whatever, because these ones, they are bringing money in my pocket day in, day out, and that's the way to do it. Or R 3.36, something like this. But now, as I said, I wouldn't have too much hope on this one. Go all the way up there. You can see also potential trend line resistance there. Good morning. Morning. 120 people. Guys, put some effort and get this video to at least 60 likes. Come on, you can do that. Okay, let's look a little bit. I have a setup here. And then you'll ask me, well, what about shorts? Well, we have some equal highs here, which I was hunting this. I was hunting this flat top since since was printed. I was still expecting for, I don't know, push into that one, but what I think is happening is that the market makers, they're actually baiting the longs into that draw of liquidity area. So they are baiting a lot of people into taking longs and taking the profits there. So that looks shady. All right, let's go on some shit coins. Let's look actually at total tree. And what the heck do I have here? Still ranging. Others. I'm more interested in others actually. You can see others is still acting like it needs some more time. I don't know, but I'm damn bullish on altcoins, as you know. Here, for example, when we had this dump at 2020, 220 billion, I said buy the shit out of alt. I'll do the same here at 230, 240. Will we get there? I don't know. I have no idea. And my plan is not to blindly wait for that level, because I loaded up here. I loaded up here, and this market maker buy model is still in progress. So we'll still see the rally incoming. We have two areas of resistance though until there. So we have to break the neckline here at 300, and then we have the 368. So there's still altcoins, they are still struggling, to put it like that. But you know, when they will be moving, uh, they will not struggle anymore, because the way that altcoins are moving is actually absolutely insane. They will put a 100% candle to the upside, and uh, everyone will say, well, I missed it, I need another boss. Well, next boss comes, but usually if you're missing the exit liquidity rally on altcoins, it will cost you 4 years, about 4 years from your life. The next opportunity comes 4 or 5 years. So, all right, maybe um, I like buying my discounts. I don't like to buy. I really don't like to buy tops or prices that are not discounted. Yeah, I hate buying areas that are not discounted. Yeah, before I started learning and trading, I was buying tops, I was buying everything, but I presume that everyone evolves and you get better and better at this. And the business of making money, it needs to be correlated uh, with a very good plan. And for me, if it's not breaking this 300 billion with strength and taking it as support, so if I don't see something like this, a damn strong candle, yeah, if I don't see this happening soon, I think we'll be speaking about 240 billion, and I'll be buying the shit out of alts here. All right. Uh, Now I think we can go into some shitcoins and see what do we have there, if you guys agree. Ah, I need to refresh. Yeah, that's about 60. Thanks. Um, let's go and look at some shitcoins. I have two Doge charts. What the heck? Quick area. Ah, I'm expecting for a setup here. Yeah, I don't know if how I deleted it. I think. Uh, so I want the swing failure of this pivot lows here, and I have a long waiting for it, something like this, a swing long, which I'm still waiting for an entry. Dusk, I'm still long on this one. Nothing changed. Right, I don't have any position. TA, it's underwater. Atom, I don't have an entry on this greedy goblin one. I have an entry on this one. Filecoin, seems like it's failing to hold this tree tap, this potential inverse head and shoulder that I was looking for, but also I explained the potential scenario of taking all this liquidity here, and we had equal lows on the third move here. So it's absolutely normal to go a little bit deeper to take all the liquidity and then potentially reclaim. Solana, I don't know, I'm still aiming for a swing failure of 154 area. AR, long still running. Fetch AI, limit order waiting. OP, limit order waiting. S, I have the limit order waiting there. I'm damn bullish on injective when it comes to this big range accumulation. I have two longs waiting. So you were asking me, well, what about your swing longs like? I don't know. Are they underwater? Are you losing money? I don't know. You guys enjoy? Someone else is losing money? And here, for example, on say, I'm still looking for the sweep of equal lows into 0.24. Tau, I'm still waiting for 236 level. So I have lots of orders just waiting to get filled, guys. Lots of them. All right. Hype. I'm not a big fan of hype anymore. Just my stupid sense is damn strong. Indeed, it's very, very strong, but I'm not a big fan of it anymore. Well, I just made a swing trading portfolio, Matt, and I allocated because they are daily trades. You can actually um, use them as spot positions. So when you're allocating 1% or 1.5% into a spot position, you presume that shitcoin can go to zero. All right. So I'm actually presuming the same stuff here with these shitcoins. Swing longs that most of them they are on a daily daily time frame. No, I take them on futures. Ave, I discussed about Ave. It's a bit too strong for me to chase it up here. It's way too strong for me to chase it up here. Now you can see we rejected the range highs. There is a potential rejection incoming, and here at the range lows. I don't know. Yeah, it has a big spike to the upside. Speak English, please. Um, Enna. Enna, we had a long on Enna, which was already played out. Here we had it. This was the long on Enna, already played out. 1 second, I have a courier at the door, guys. 1 second, please. And back. All right. Sorry. I'll give an extra 5 minutes charting request here. So initially we took this long here on ENA. Let me search it up. It was a limit order. Actually, it was posted even on Twitter when I took it. You can see it here. I had a long limit order and we got filled and then leave with the results. Boom. Right now, if you ask me about ENA, mm, I'm not that interested anymore in taking a long here. What I would be interested in is actually monthly open retest because this pump and dump, yeah, I would treat it as a range. Let me get out here. I would treat it as a range. And then swing failure, you can see it's actually holding. Let's go 15 minutes maybe. But I'm still not uh, too enthusiastic about how this is looking on low time frame. I'm not that wow, look at the structure, it's looking absolutely insane. No, it's not looking that great. So I'm not very interested in taking any position in this area. Also, if we look from a trend line perspective, you can see here we have POC, trend line resistance, and a key horizontal resistance. So I don't know if I have enough risk to reward. Maybe if I was long from like a little scalp position, 5 minutes, and let's say that we get another swing failure of the lows, something like this. Yeah, that might work. That might work, but no, I'm not interested in it until we get to 0.55. Uh, in all the live streams, I'm asked about CRV and ENA, and CRV it has to dump here. If it will dump here, I'll be interested in. So it needs to dump quite a lot to get appealing for me. I bought it at 0.23. I cannot buy 0.78. So easy, simple. Let's go on ZK. Well, it's following my squiggly lines, but it's still having issues on reclaiming these range highs here. I would be interested in taking some positions, or because I already have it on my spot bags. It's 1%, nothing too fancy. All of them, they are shit coins. I would be interested in if I get a potential retracement swing failure of this pivot low. Maybe I'd be interested in taking some positions there. Uh, Also, I've been asked about USDT dominance. I have some squiggly lines drawings here. You can see actually, uh, what time frame was that? Was that weekly? 1 second. I just treat it as a range, nothing else here. I treat it as a range low, range high, and that's all. I'm not too eager on calling levels and stuff like that. So right now you can see the price is at a range low. We can have a little rally on USDT dominance and go a bit higher, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the whole market will be going lower, the overall market crypto. We have some W's going on, so yeah, I cannot be bearish on this one. Is any possibility of Bitcoin filling the CME gap at 116.7? Let's go on Bitcoin CME. Damn it. Yeah, there is a probability, but you can see I already have a draw up here. My point is that we'll be not going the whole way up at 116.7. Actually, yeah, here. I think it will reject around mid-range where we have this previous area of rejection. So I think the price will, if it will pump, let's say that it pumps from this area, we'll be going here, and I think we'll have a rejection and maybe retest the back the range lows, and then maybe we'll pump. Yeah, something like this. So yeah, I don't think that it will go for that one, but not all the way up. I think mid-range will reject. Cubic, cubic USDT, go on Mexi. Well, it's not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. You can see it reclaimed this area of interest. We have one more here. I'd be looking forward on. I have this one spot also. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think I'm more interested in this pivot low. Not necessarily, actually. Well, it still has this trend line intact, so we can speak about maybe trend line deviation, and then going higher. But essentially, this is not an area where I would invest or I would buy. My area to buy would be either here at 0.18, 0.16. As I said previously, I don't like buying uh, overexpanded moves. I absolutely enjoy longing bottoms, how in theory everyone should. Let me know if you have any other requests, guys. Let me know if you have requests. The plans are made. The plans are made. Yeah, I would take a short around here. And then target again 107. 5R. Hmm. Let's put the stop loss a bit higher above this high. Maybe the entry a bit higher. Something like this. Let me check also the key levels. Previous day high. But we'll be speaking about another level there. I already did the analysis on Ethereum. We already have setups. We have everything on Ethereum. All the time frames were covered on Ethereum, guys. Yeah, I think I would take something like this. I would be looking for something like this on Bitcoin. ARB. I saw ARB is quite strong. You have to give it that. I was waiting for a long here. You can see it already to profit on low time frame. But if we go on a weekly time frame, you can see we already have the weekly W. So as long as we stay above this level here, I think we'll be speaking about the range highs. So I do think our next, it will be a grind into the highs here at 101.6 bucks. Yeah, that's how it's looking like. The structure is very clean, it's looking very good. It broke out from the previous range. As long as 0.5 holds, I think it goes way higher. But that area has to hold. It's very important. Let's go to the next ones. I think I covered lots of times Chainlink. But yeah, let's go over it. Not a problem. Again. Uh, Link, it's way too high for my taste. I still have limit order on 18. I still have my Link bags from $5. I'm looking to add here at 19 and 18 area. You can see the blue line, and I'm waiting for the price. And essentially, I'm looking to sell at around $53, 49. That would be a 10x from where I bought. I bought Link here. Yeah, 9, 8x. So if you want to reload your bags, I would wait for this area here. And then will come the people that tell me, well, you're bearish on altcoins. I don't know, guys. I just want good entries. I'm not bearish on anything. I just want my good entries. I don't like buying high and selling low. That's not how you make money. Sui, same stuff on this one. I'm not too interested in Sui. If I have a short hedge here of my position, I'm waiting to reload at 2.3 or so. That would be it. These ones are overextended. Don't look at altcoins that are overextended. I mean, look at Sui. It was 0.36. I did manage to buy at 0.5. So this one did already a 10x. I'm not saying that it can't go higher, but I don't think that going with CRV, yeah, going with which I bought here at 0.22 and people are asking about it at 1.2. Going with CFX, same stuff. Uh, I posted this one and I discussed about it. I rotated all my hype bags into CFX here at the bottom, 0.07, and now it went almost uh, 3x from this entry. There you go. Yeah. Or ENA, same stuff. Going with horses that already ran and they are at the mid range. So let's say that the price will top here. Well, your risk to reward, even if you go with a future trade with where you have a I don't know invalidation stop loss, this is not a trade that I would take. This is a trade that I would take. The risk to reward is there. And why I would hunt, why I would chase here, it's I don't know, in my point of view, in my risk to reward book, it's absolutely useless to look at ENA, CRV, TFX, which is already played out, and coins like SUI, which is already played out, a 10x from the bottom. My eyes are on coins like, I don't know, Say. I did manage to buy around here at 0.15, and I have some bags from this area. On coins like Dusk, yeah, this is where my eyes are. Because when these ones will start and put a God candle here, everyone will go, and oh my God, can you speak about Dusk, please? Or yeah, but that's the nature. You cannot do anything. Dot, a very good point here. And even if we play the range on dot, even if you play the range on dot, I had the long on this one. Even if you play the range on dot, can be insanely profitable. For example, here, yeah, let's say that you are taking a long, put a stop loss all the way down and playing the range low, range highs, can make some good money. You can make way more money with dot than you can make with hype, sui, TRV at the current prices. So don't get me wrong, because the gurus that are shilling those coins, they will come and say, well, how do you say that dot is outperforming, I don't know, sui or ENA? Well, I didn't say that. I said that it's a bit too late for coins like ENA to load up on them because the risk to reward is not there anymore. That's what I said. Let's look a little bit at comp. I know that one is looking good. It's consolidating forever, this one. As long as it's holding the lines, it's all right. I think it's rejecting some, yeah, it's rejecting exactly the poke over there. Jake, yes, let's make a little wrap up about Capua and VIP. So Capua, it's Capua 1 and Capua 2. Capua 1 is for beginners who don't know about Fibonacci, who don't know about, who just want to get into that investor shoes and swing trader shoes. And you'll start with 4 hour time frame, daily time frame, stuff like that. While Capua 2, it's designed for people who want to scalp on low time frame, who want to wake up on a daily basis and take the trading as their job. And it will take a few months. For example, I will teach you for 3 months in Capua 2. And at least 6 to 12 months it will take you to put everything in a good place, to have a good schedule, to have a really clear plan on how you execute on a daily basis your setups and so on. So Kappa 2 is mainly made for getting into the professional day trader shoes and execute day in, day out. And then uh, Kappa 1 will give you access to premium, while Kappa 2 gives you access to VIP, what you're looking for. So all the streams, VIP, it's unlocking all the streams, all the access in the Discord, and so on. And this kind of live that I did right now, it's part of the daily live trading session which I do on VIP. Okay. In the same time, we can speak about the potential AB equals CD here on Ethereum, but as I said earlier, I don't want to chase, and then it will go exactly to my take profit area here. I don't want to chase. Banana. I know Bocian is, yeah, exactly. If you are faster and you already have your plans made and you just want to get sharper, that's what you. I was speaking, Bocian was speaking about this one like I don't know, 1 year ago. Equal lows. Well, it's a range, nothing too fancy. This is the intermediate range. So maybe we approach a potential area to bounce here on banana. But for Kappa 2 to have a little wrap up, you first need to, I don't know, pass the questions that I have because I don't allow everyone to join. I'm strict with the people that will become my students because I want 10 people, but I want the good quality ones. And I will have to put a series of questions to make sure that you fit. Same stuff on VIP. I don't accept everyone, sorry. I need to see first if you fit, then I'll give you an invite. Um, it's not looking bad, banana. I would treat it as a range. You have a bigger range and a smaller range here, so few areas to where to bounce. I would also look for this that bottom here. So you can actually look for a potential long on 1 hour. But man, this candle, it's absolutely nasty. Pump, dump. We need to wait a little bit for the market. We can also speak about a potential reclaim here. And this to be a manipulation here. And then a reclaim back inside the range. And you might want to take the retest. Target mid-range and then range high. And get back inside the range here. First area of resistance. TP1 here. But only if we get a nice double bottom reclaim back inside range. Desing. Desing. Yes, it's very serious. It's not. We are not playing around. We are not wasting our time, and so on. Well, I like this range on Desing. I have to tell you, I like it. That looks like an accumulation Wyckoff here, and it's in a good area of buying. We have a daily W here. It's holding the neckline. Not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. For spot investment, is looking good. And range lows, you can sell at the range high some for a free bag. You can, you sell half on a double so you can get your free bag, essentially. Uh, yeah, free spots. Yeah, there are still spots open, but as I said, you need to DM me to see if you fit. Gala. I like Gala. I'm quite bullish on this one. I have a long on Gala. You can see it here. I'm just playing the range. This external low has been taken. Market has continuously swing failure the lows here, and I think the bottom might be in on Gala. Um, I'm looking for this long, as you see. This is just an example of stuff like, well, you don't like ENA here and you don't like CRV here. You say they are too high, but what do you like? Well, look at this one. I like a setup like this. And I don't care about the coin too much because I saw that people started being religious about coins right now. We are in that phase where if you say anything about a coin like BERT, you get instantly banned and stuff like that. Well, here, for example, I'm blocked. I tried to set up nothing else. It was a deviation. You can see. Let's go back. Uh, yeah, so we deviated back inside this pivot high. You can see here we had a pivot high, and the price was just reclaiming back inside the range. And I took the reclaim, and it hit 1-to-1 risk to reward, so I managed to make it risk free. But people are getting fanatic about this kind of coins, which I absolutely hate. These coins are here for us to make money, nothing else. You don't become too religious about a coin because you will end up losing everything. Coins are there for you to make money, all right? So getting back here, um, I really like the risk to reward on Gala. I already have a setup. I'm long already on Gala. I have a bag. And I'm waiting for it to pump. Desync, you mean? Oh, I spoke about desync already. Theta. I spoke also about Tau. I'm waiting for an entry. Well, I still think this one can take the equal lows. I don't like the equal lows on Theta. You have lots of equal lows here, 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 here. So I need a manipulation of those equal lows. I spoke previously about this one. Illuvium. Well, I don't know. If you want to go with a free bag, yeah, I think you can buy something at 11 and sell it at 22. That's an easy game, and it's very profitable. Selling halves on a double and then having the free bags, it's a really nice and easy game. So I would reload around here, yeah, and then sell half on a double and then have some free free coins. So last time I repeat on Tao, I'm waiting for 265 level, and most likely I will get my level, and then I'm targeting 981 bucks. So Tao, I think we'll have a dump of around 30% lower. No, I don't long 300, not even close. 160. I didn't say, or even 217. I have two positions waiting for Tao. Well, Noom has the risk to reward here for a quick sell half on a double. Not bad, but I don't know. Go small risk, 1% maybe, buy 1% and then sell half on a double, put a limit order. Eh, HNT, HNT. I have already some charts here. I'm waiting for this. I already have a bag from 2.3 and I'm waiting to sell it at 7. Waiting for my sell half on a double on this one. XVG. Uh-huh. I was pointing out the swing failure here and that we don't have a swing failure. I'm waiting for a swing failure of this pivot low here on XVG. I have a limit order. You see already I was having the drawings made. Yeah, I'm quite bullish in terms of charting on Filecoin. I'm quite bullish in terms of how it looks, in terms of accumulation, and so on. Yeah, I have a bag of fill. Like exactly the same. I have a bag of peer. I think these coins, they will have their 5 minutes, and it will be enough for me to get myself half on a double, meaning you have a risk-free position, and then I can allocate my money somewhere else. Here I will get around at $2, I will get risk-free, and then I can allocate my money into some other position. Uh, Cake. Let's look at cake. Well, let's see if it's holding this line. If it's not holding, then potentially we'll be speaking about dumping a little bit lower at 1.7. I don't see anything interesting on cake. 4 hours, maybe 4 hours. Maybe swing failure of this liquidity here. Maybe. But daily I didn't saw anything interesting. Maybe something like this. And have a manipulation here at the lows. Yeah. I already have a bag of XAI. The blue lines is where I bought. I bought here at 0.04 and 0.033 areas. As you can see, all the time when it's passing this trend line resistance, it's going higher, going higher. So yeah, I think it's in a good spot for. I said that cake. I don't like the chart, and I don't see anything interesting. Yeah, I don't see anything interesting, but just ranging. Mana, I have a long limit order waiting. You can see I have some buying uh, at 0.22. I'm waiting for a fill, and then I will sell around 0.78. This one. Let's see Bitcoin what it's doing. Well, it tries to give me an entry. That's good. That's good. Let's see Ethereum. This one it's a bit more, a bit stronger. Ethereum it's a bit stronger. I still don't have a damn entry. Still waiting for an entry. Pipin. Never heard of this coin. What the heck? No, no, thank you. It looks like crap. But even these coins that are looking like crap, if you use low risk, I don't know, 0.51%, and then you sell half on a double, that would be all right. I'm waiting for an entry on Pyth. You can see I'm waiting Pyth at 0.1. Yeah, I posted on VIP all the positions. Yeah, I posted all the bags that I have. Uh, Actually, Deem, I think we had a fill last night. Yeah, I have a fill on Deem. 3 days here. Waiting for a. I posted lots of trade. Deem, GTC, Hi-Fi, Gala, Mana, Cartesi, ONT, Dusk, Tia, Atom, Fill, AR, OP, FET, S, Tau, Doge. Yeah, I have lots of ZRO. And what I have here, old position. I don't like these equal lows now, looking at the chart. So I would wait for a swing failure here at the lows and then reclaim. Not all of them are spot bags. I have swing trades on a 1 day to 3 days also on futures. You have the details on the description website for joining. Uh, where you guys are finding these coins? I never heard of them. The market is dumping. Hmm, not that bad. Maybe we get an entry on the live here on Bitcoin and Ethereum. What the heck? My limit order disappeared on Ethereum. This is Bitcoin, Ethereum. Yeah, it disappeared. I had the limit order here, or it was other Ethereum chart. Yeah, this one. All right, back at it. I think I already spoke about Doge, that I'm waiting for a long position to get filled on Doge. Yeah, I'm waiting for this Doge to get filled at 0.80, 18, 19 area. Well, you can see my opinion on Velo here. There's a big difference in being long from here. I have a bag of Velo from this area and you make a 24x and then you buy it here and make a 3x. So I'm not interested in Velo here anymore. I did took, I have a long position from way lower on Velo. I think this one was shielded on 23, 24 area by VMP by Julian. He's trading a lot of shitcoins on KuCoin. And man, he's banging them left and right. I absolutely love. He posted a few setups on yesterday, I think. Let me check. He posted Silly, EOS2, Pols, and he also was speaking about Saros, Rift, Sol, Rats. He posted lots of them. Uh, yeah, Aero. Morning, Bukur. We're close to finishing the live, but morning. I have some Aero bags at 0.75, 0.8. It's not looking bad. We have a weekly W already made here, so it's not looking bad. Well, guys, let's wrap it up a little bit. So I see lots of questions. Well, how to join and stuff like that. We have a Discord. That's where we are trading on a daily basis. I'm live daily. I'm posting my plans on a daily basis. Uh, everything that I post, that I take, I'm framing live like we did here together. And it's my daily routine when I get back at my office, my daily routine of trading. That's what I do on a daily basis. So if you want to join, you have a website over there. You can join the Discord. And then I don't know if you want VIP. First, you need to discuss with me. But now we are closed. Actually, we open it on 1st of September. So after that, you can join if there are still spots available because we accept only a specific number of people. We don't take more people. I don't want noise there. I don't want bad behavior. I need to focus. I don't want to lose my trades or miss them, not lose them. I don't want to miss my trades because I don't know, someone behaved nasty and I had to discuss with him to put him on a place or stuff like that. No, no, no. I don't need that. I just want to trade. That's all. I don't need the drama or anything like that. I want peace and zero noise. As for the trading school, we will be starting. Uh, we will be starting next month. Capua and Capua 1 and Capua 2. Capua 1 is for people who want to get investors and swing traders, and Capua 2 is for people that want to get into that professional trader shoes and learn the setups that I'm taking day in, day out. Trade like me, but it takes time. It will take 3 to 6 months to learn, and I will teach you. I will take the time. You need to put the time and effort to do that. That being said, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in, and we'll hear you in the next trading session at the New York session in 4 hours from now. Bye bye.